Well, good morning, FreshBaked. It's about 6:45 as I walk down the path, the old path to get into Disneyland, the old entrance. And guests have already started to accumulate here. It's going to be a long few hours before we ever get into Buena Vista Street. But the good news is that we will get into Buena Vista Street. Good morning. Because there's a couple hundred people here. We got some fans right there. Hi guys, good morning.
Good morning.
This is the lineup that we've got waiting for us so far. Good morning. Like I said, it's maybe a couple hundred people right now, but it's only 6:45. The Buena Vista Street doesn't open until 10. There's Adam the Woo.
I'm over it, I'm out of here.
You're done, huh? He's just getting ready. There's Spencer. Now you're stretching in order to stand here for 3 hours. Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
okay.
That's all it is. It's ridiculous.
I wonder when they might let us in. I mean, at least a pre-queue out there.
Yeah, I thought they would do that early because if this fills in, you know.
Yeah, this becomes a hazard after a little while.
I'm saying like 30 minutes before, maybe.
Yeah, I would. You think?
I think it's gonna be 30 minutes.
I think it's gonna be more than that.
I say an hour.
Yeah, I think maybe at least that. Because they can't. They can let us accumulate out there in the Esplanade all day. They can't do that out here.
True.
Yeah.
This only goes so far down that way.
I'm gonna grab water. Do you want water?
Like
Oh, yes, please. That would be fantastic. Thank you very much. You're my hero. We're going to be seeing a lot of folks getting dropped off right here. Everybody's, you know what? As the time goes by, more and more folks, it's bound to happen. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know, but you got press out here. I saw Channel 5, I saw Channel 7. This is quite an event that's happening. It's 7 a.m. and they're nudging us somewhere. I don't know where we're being nudged to. So our setup here is,
$8.
I know, right? This is the tram drop-off. They've switched us over. They've got more formal
You got a bag of
social distancing markers. They're prepared. They were expecting us. And there's also a duplicate of this on the other side. So again, fully prepared for a host of guests here this morning. Well, while we wait in line and try to figure out what to do for the next 3.5 hours, I thought I would enjoy this sight of Space Mountain and the Matterhorn, a sight that we haven't seen in more than 7 months. Just imagine, there are nobody, no people on that attraction, on either attraction right now, no people. I feel like that's still a surprise to me after all this time. It still sort of strikes me as impossible to believe that this is where we are. Well, I know it's been a minute since we've checked out on the queue. Okay, so they moved us into the Toy Story bus drop-off, but now it's gone all the way down the street where we were originally, and it's curled back, and this is the back of the line right here. Incredible. It's almost 9 o'clock. Are they going? It has begun. I see people moving at the top of the line.
Is nigh.
That was Adam the Woo. Reminding everybody what time it is. It's nigh. And it's about 9:40, and it looks like we're finally gonna get our way through to temperature screen and bag check. How are we gonna get into this park by 10?
Stay together, guys.
So far so good. We're through temp screening.
Closer.
One step closer. Next stop is bag check. All right, guys, we have gotten through bag check. We got everybody with us. It looks like, are they queuing us? Okay, they are going to queue us straight ahead, but it looks like they're just pushing people right through. Oh my God, we're going to go to DCA. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was going to be excited. I am officially excited. You guys feeling it? Hey, oh, there's Katie and Spence. Come on, guys! It's happening!
It's happening!
It's happening! Oh, are they merging this?
They're merging
It's,
right
as
there.
David said, this is the zipper.
They're zippering it.
Yeah,
Zipper effect.
great.
Morning, guys. Have fun.
Morning, thank you.
This is crazy.
I don't know how to feel right now.
Yeah. I don't
Wait till you go through the gate.
Dang.
We're close. We're about drowning
My
in
God,
ticket
my
booths.
stomach is like.
Morning. This is it. We're walking through and into DCA. Oh my God, how exciting. It's been such a long time. Thank you. It has been such a long time.
Thank you for having us. Good morning. Good morning, good morning.
Morning.
Oh my gosh.
Ah! Is that?
Oh, I can taste the floor.
This is so crazy.
Wow. It's totally happening. Oh my God! Look at! I want to give high fives to all these folks, but. Woo! Ah!
Hello, everyone. Thanks for visiting with us today. Have a great day today.
Thank you.
Woo!
Good morning.
I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. I am freaking speechless.
Really heavily emotional.
Wow.
This is nuts.
Were you expecting this? I wasn't expecting to feel this.
No, I'm very emotional right
Yeah.
now. Very emotional. Good morning.
Like what? Okay, so people are queuing up already for what? I wonder.
Just walking.
Hey, let's trip on one of these things for old time's sake.
Right?
Yeah, let's try.
Oh man.
You guys remember these guys, right? Storyteller statue, Walt and Mickey were here. Suitcase had a dream. I cannot believe 8 months later, we're finally able to enter a proper Disneyland
So, like, I'm so
park. I don't even know.
so crazy.
I don't even know how to feel about this right now. I was not expecting to be emotional, but I am a little bit. I'm tearing up on the inside. You can't really tell. I guess I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know where to go. What's first? Do we go get coffee at the Fiddler Fifer Practical Cafe? Or do we get in a line to go to the Five and Dime? I have no idea. So the first thing that we're gonna do is go to Fiddler, because I'm hungry.
Welcome back.
I am
One
hungry.
meter right here for you guys.
All right. We got social distancing markers. They took out all the tables. My goodness. Wow. So not only have they taken out the benches, or all the tables, but you also cannot go all the way back. Normally you order past that area, but they set up some, initial cash registers here. And I guess you just order by memory. You can't see what's behind the glass, like the glass back there. So you have to use the app maybe to look at the menu. All right, so out front they've got a whole bunch of tables and stuff set up. There's just tables everywhere, really. We're gonna see more of this. But Adam and I have got our coffee and our apple juice. Got a table out here on Buena Vista Street. I mean, it's a great time to be alive, isn't it, Adam?
I've had worse days.
I've had worse days. Let's never leave here.
I started thinking that people are in here.
I think the
How long will people stick around before they leave? No one's going to leave for at least a few hours.
I would, yeah,
An hour minimum.
at least,
So
yeah.
if you're not in the first group, you're waiting at least an hour to get in.
Yep, that's
If not
exactly
2 to
right.
3 hours.
If you don't get in the first wave, and we were hearing maybe less than 1,000 people are being let in.
So if you got here later in the day, you'd have a hard chance on getting in.
It's going to be a while. And that's going to be the case for a week or two, I would say.
Yeah, or maybe through the end of the year,
Yeah.
at Christmas time.
Yeah, maybe. So before we start getting into shops and stuff like that and getting into queues, we thought it might be a cool idea to see if they're letting people in. It's 10:15. It looks like a few people are kind of just coming in.
It looks like when people leave.
Yeah. Morning. Yeah, these guys just came in, so it's not completely locked off, but hey guys, remember when we would be on the other side of that fence right there, trying to stick a camera through to see what we could see at the Five and Dime? We're in, and so the reason why I'm out here is I want to see what the crowds look like from the other side. They've already reached capacity at what I say was 10:15, but I want to kind of get an idea of, how quickly they're letting guests in. And there's your queue out there. So I'm guessing if you don't get here in the first wave, which is somewhere between, I think it's probably about 1,000 guests. If you're not here in the first wave, then you might have to wait a little while because you know, they can only let in people as they leave. But, I mean, who's going to leave in the first hour, right? So you might have to stand by for an hour or so before you get in. And you can see the queue filling up. It's going all the way around. There's some more muffins over there. It's going all the way around the ticket booths like we showed you before. You can see it's going back down that way towards the restrooms. And they're filling in from both sides. They're filling in from Harbor, and then they're coming in from downtown Disney, from the Simba parking lot. Both sides are open. Now, what about capacity? Definitely, they are way under. You know, I don't even know what their number is, but I don't feel any sort of pressure here at all. And they filled it up immediately. So it's not as though we haven't reached whatever limits that they were expecting. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you, thank you.
Have a great day.
It's not as though they haven't reached whatever limits that they were set for this opening. That we're definitely at capacity, so this is how full the land will be, Buena Vista Street will be for guests. And it looks like I'm about to go into, or get into this queue right here to go into Trolley Treats and Atwater Pink, Ink and Paint, etc. Oh my God. Where is it going? Did I miss it? Look at that, we got our first Christmas window here at Trolley Treats. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have because we're in a queue, but I wanted to scan this thing really quick. This light is awful. Oh, I gotta go. Next spot, oh, I'm next in. So they've got some rules. They prep you he's got I didn't get to see it, but he's got a laminated paper there. If you want to actually get, you know, a candied apple or something like that, you can do that up front. Then you can shop, once you get in, you can shop for the packaged stuff. They've taken out a lot of the, oh my God, a lot of what makes Trolley Treats great is unfortunately not here. But then they'll tell you, so once you pass through the candy shop proper and you go into the, you know, the coffee mugs and stuff like that, you can't come back. It's one-way traffic only. So make sure you do whatever it is that you want to do in Trolley Treats if you're trying to before you go into the next section. And I'm sure it applies into the third section as well. So into the next section, look at that. They've got a whole bunch more of those Monsters Inc. screen content. Ooh, we got some Christmas stuff over here. I want this thing. I want the actual sleigh. Can I get the sleigh? What are these? Oh, it's an apron. Is it this apron? Yes, it is this apron right here. So it looks like it's still pretty much the same as it was. Coffee mugs, pins, but on this side, they have traded out more pins for Funkos, for Pops. A lot of Pops here, a lot of Baby Yoda, Mandalorian stuff going on right here. And here's this little treat from their Wonderground gallery, Iconic Mickey, which is kind of like a Pop, but not. And that is $29.99. And then they've got in the next room over the usual Christmas displays up now in merchandise, although again, not quite as full as you might normally find it. Oh God, I miss decorations inside gift shops at Disneyland. But yeah, they've got, you know, it's usual stuff here. You can do your Christmas shopping. And of course, a Nightmare section, dog bone wreath. The merch here is pretty much what you would expect to find elsewhere, World of Disney, etc. Just less of it, kind of. Oh, look, we have a tree. Oh my. I do love me a Disney tree. What have they got on here? Giant jingle bells. Traditional red and gold bells, and then tinsel. Again, I was remarking on the tinsel yesterday, or the other night when I was looking at Christmas decorations. You don't see that anymore. Very classic Christmas tree here. All right, let's head out, see what's next. And you see that they've got this blocked off here. So it's definitely one-way traffic, not a lot of mixing going on. It's very organized so far, what I've seen. Looks like the benches are still open for seating. They are recommending that you maintain social distancing, but it doesn't look like they're saying you can't sit here, so I'm going to sit on a bench. It's been a long time since I've been able to do a thing. One of my favorite things, really, to do in any Disney park is to sit on a bench and just observe and watch things happen in the park. I feel like I've said it already, but I'm going to say it again. I did not anticipate how good it would feel just to walk on this surface again, just to be able to do this and to take in the parts that we love most about Disneyland. Well, even though we're on Buena Vista Street in DCA, it's still the same thing. Buena Vista Street, for whatever it's worth, is very much a Disneyland idea. So I do appreciate Buena Vista Street quite a lot. When I come to Disneyland, I don't come for the attractions. I mean, that's part of it. And I'll say this, even though, you know, I don't ride a lot of rides when I come to the park and I don't need them to enjoy it, I do miss them a little bit in the sense that, you know, we walked by Soarin' a little while ago, and I would have liked to have felt the energy of the crowd coming out of Soarin', people standing in the queues. There is that. That's, you know, a component of this, but really just being in this setting, hearing the music, feeling the energy of the people, the happiness, the way these parks change you as a human when you come in, feeling that feeling again, it feels really good. It feels really good. Well, let's try to take in some of the other sights of Buena Vista Street. There's a lot more space open than I thought there would be. So we'll just kind of walk around and explore a little bit to see what we can see. There's your churro cart right here at the entrance to Grizzly Peak. A smattering, you know what, I would have, or one might have expected there to be a longer line for this, but we have to remember, or I have to remember, I have to remind myself of the limited capacity that's already in here. So, I mean, if the park were fuller, that line would certainly be longer. But because of limited capacity, hey, good morning. There are so many muffins out here, you guys. Yeah, so, I mean, it's still gonna take longer than usual, I think. Like, it took a little while for us to get our drinks at Starbucks because there's fewer staff on hand. Smokejumpers is open. It's mobile order only. So you can't just walk in and place an order. I suppose you place your mobile order through the app and then you walk in and pick it up. Oh, hey, I found some more guys.
Are you ready for Smokejumpers?
Are you guys going there now? So we decided we are gonna get a little bit to eat here at Smokejumpers. I found the rest of the group, so you gotta use your QR code. You have to be in the park. And then let's view the menu. I know the menu's light, so it's not much. It's bacon, cheeseburger, chicken tenders, and the Impossible Burger. So I guess I'm just gonna get a cheeseburger. Smokejumpers. Okay, we heard that they took out the condiment bar. That's not all they took out. They took out everything. No temptation to dine in. You can come in here at this giant place to just pick up your order after your mobile order. But if you look at it from this side, it's still just as wonderful. I do love Smokejumpers Grill, and hopefully they'll be able to expand their menu soon when they can increase capacity. But the setting, the theming in this place is fantastic. I'm happy to enjoy my first meal here at Smokejumpers. So they have found a table over here across from our award winners, which we'll be trying on our next visit. There's Spencer, there's Adam, there's Katie, and there's my bacon cheeseburger, not impossible, completely possible bacon cheeseburger and onion rings, and an ice cold Coca-Cola, doing my best Adam the Woo impression.
You know, we're all professionals, as we all started to give the perspective of where we were. The
Oh, did you?
Shot of award winners, all three of us. Started there, did our narration, went to the food, introduced the group.
Establishing shot. You got to have an establishing shot.
Oh, they gave us two.
Yeah.
Though I didn't get a corn dog, we talked about it, but I wanted to show you guys what. Do you remember this?
That is an
Dear.
impressive
Do you guys remember?
corn dog. Yeah. I'm saving this for later next week to get my corn dog experience.
Yes.
I have to show this.
Just
Goodness,
remember.
That is
bellies full with some Disneyland food that we haven't been able to enjoy for a very long time. I feel good about that. Now we're gonna go down to, well, I guess the entrance is the Five and Dime, and the exit right there is Elias, or no, the exiting over there. I guess you can exit either way, right? Yeah. While we wait, we got a new wave of people coming in that include Kitra and Peter from Ordinary Adventures. And it's like a red carpet, Adam. And McVie and Janelle from Magic Journeys. There they are.
McVie! We're doing great.
They're doing great.
We're doing good. Ready to do some shopping. Look at some merchandise.
They're doing a whole lot better than you guys over there.
Yep. Wait for some Elias and Co.
So we're now, what, an hour and a half into the park opening while we wait still to get into Five and Dime. And I mentioned earlier that this, what we're seeing now is capacity. This is capacity. So this is how this is how the land is gonna feel at all times throughout the day. So it's not exactly, this isn't a slow period. This is how many people you will expect to find in Buena Vista Street. It's almost noon. I've been trying to capture a Christmas window. Most of them are too bright and glary, but this one looks pretty nice. And assortments of ornaments. They have the best variety.
How many times have you looked from over there through here?
I was just gonna say,
to gauge where this place
what's in the windows? Is it Christmas or is it not?
You're here at the window.
I know. I'm gonna cry inside a little.
Oh my God.
I've looked at these mannequins a dozen times through that fence. Yeah, trying to see what's in the windows.
How much is that dog in the window?
Teaser for you guys.
I know, right?
How much is that dog in the window?
Wait, I don't know the next line. I don't know how it
The one with
goes.
the shaggy tail, the one with the fluffy tail, some tail.
I don't know. Let's go, Adam.
Thank you guys. Enjoy. Hi there, folks. And have you guys wait right there. Hi, welcome, friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome
Into Five and Dime. I go.
I'm just gonna follow Adam and just record his commentary.
Over here, we got some ears. We got some spirit jerky.
So, like the other shop, they've taken out quite a bit to give us more room in here.
I think these might be new. These Chip and Dales.
Well, yeah, with the hats on like that,
I
yeah.
haven't seen those over at Downtown Disney, so that might be
I
it.
have not seen those. But yeah, this is your Christmas section on this side of the street. I have been told that the embroideries are back. You can get your hat embroidered, or anything that you can normally get embroidered is still happening here, and we got a guy doing that right as we speak. So that's the good news. You can still do that.
What do we win?
All right, let's see what's happening at Big Top Toys next door. Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
Good, good. Again, not nearly as much as it usually is, but it's the same type of stuff. Plushes, etc. This has always been one of my favorite shops.
I called another one, 150.
All right, next door. Hey, look, there's Porky. I knew it. I heard it. I could hear it before I saw it. I heard the sound of a train. Plushy is, or Forky's quite popular here in this half of the store. You can get a Forky everything here. Next door to the women's department of Elias Company. They've got a tree also. Lots of tinsel on this side of the street. Great gifts, more magic for the holidays. including these gorgeous gingerbread ears. We saw those earlier. Menswear. And that'll be a child notebook, which has become quite a thing, like putting IP on notebooks lately. Guys, look at the Christmas decorations in the last wing of Elias Company. Very classic, very dignified, legendary. And the product matches. Mickey and Minnie ice skating with little gold accents on there. It's wonderful. Definite throwback here. Denim. I mean, denim. Look at that.
I want to touch this because it's like the mask where it has the goofy and amazing guy.
By the way, if you were wondering about the Christmas tree, no trees outside. That's where we would normally have it. Now it looks lovely. I'll say that. It's a nice second second option. I do enjoy it, but unfortunately, no Christmas tree. So this actually goes further than I thought it would. Grizzly Peak. You can walk by Humphreys. You can walk by. I'm sorry. What movie was that from? I forget now. Refresh my memory. Whose wagon is that? But you can't get any gas. There's no gas available. Hey guys, how's it going? You can't ride Soarin', which makes me sad a little bit. Even though I'm not a fan of the ride, I would love to see some people in these queues. But you can at least take in what it is that Grizzly Peak offers, and that's just a beautiful setting. It's a wonderful setting. Looks like you can go all the way to the airplane. Well, not all the way to the airplane, but close to it. Lots of seating out here. There's seating everywhere outside. Now this is where I thought they were going to have us enter originally. At least that's what I was advised by some people in the know, but that wound up not happening. Look at that, yours to enjoy. Not today. We can't go back there today.
Oh, that's right.
But hopefully
you
soon.
originally had predicted we were going to walk through there.
That's right, yeah.
No, but most of it is closed. A lot of cookies.
Ah, so fantastic. Grizzly Peak has always been underrated in my opinion as a land. And it makes my heart smile to see people sitting around just enjoying being here in the same way that we are, just getting their treats and drinks, etc. And while we're here, we have been asked, how do you make a reservation for Carthay Circle, for the Carthay Theater Restaurant? And the answer is you don't. You have to be here in the park, live on Buena Vista Street. You have to walk up there and get yourself on. That's where you make your reservation. You don't do it through the app. Or maybe you do it through the app, but you have to be in the park in order to do it, just like you mobile order at Smokejumpers or Award Wieners. So you can't make a reservation from home like you could, let's say, for Tortilla Joe's. What is all this? My goodness, they've got a full-on setup here. What are they selling? Oh, are those turkey legs?
Hello, sir. How you doing?
Are they turkey legs?
They are turkey legs, spicy hot dogs, and regular hot dogs.
Look at that. They're selling turkey legs.
They
People were asking about that.
not only have turkey legs, but also hot dogs.
Yeah. Looks like we can walk almost all the way to Blue Sky Cellar. It's right there. And as expected, we can see almost, well, a lot of Paradise Pier, or Pixar Pier, I should say. Oh my God. Okay, next time we come back, I'm gonna break out Grandpa and see what we can see. But this is just a taste. Look how close we are. Just this rope is standing in our way. And yes, the waterfall is on here at the freight corridor on the other side of Grizzly Peak. And as we leave, you can get another look at the lovely seating area that they've set up here for all the guests. Can't eat indoors, you gotta have a place to go. I'm grateful for this. This is well done. It's a good use of space right here, especially if you want a turkey leg. One more destination, guys, and that's down Hollywood Boulevard, almost into the back lot in Hollywoodland. By the way, here's a look at the alfresco dining for Carthay. I mentioned earlier, you got to be in the park in order to make a reservation. So that's going to be pretty competitive, I think. If you want to get a, hi guys, how are you? Good, good. Enjoy your dinner or your lunch. If you want to have lunch or dinner at Carthay, I would recommend getting here pretty early to do that in order to get a reservation, I think. It just feels like that's going to be a competitive thing. They've set up a bunch of tables out here in front of the Disney Theater, the Disney Junior Theater. Hi guys. And that's just for basically award winners. We brought our lunch from Smokejumpers over here.
Are you kidding?
Mobile order only. Cannot walk up and order. And off the page is not open. But you can get a picture with the red car trolley, which is what we're going to do this very minute. Makes me really happy that they pulled this thing. They did a good thing by putting it behind the rope like that so people can take their pictures without getting too close to it. I would love to see vintage Mickey, you know, trolley, red car trolley Mickey out here, but oh well. And right over there, the Hollywood backlot. Looks like Monsters Inc. is a walk-on. I don't really feel any pressure to go on Tower of Terror either. Looks pretty light. God, can you imagine we were just talking about that at lunch, making plans. What are we gonna do next after we finish our lunch? Do we go to Tower of Terror or Mission Breakout, Monsters Inc., or go back to Disneyland? Well, I think that's about it for our show this week, guys. I gotta get home and get back to work and edit some of this video, but I can't express enough how happy I am, how grateful I am that this day has finally come where we can step foot on a Disney property and just enjoy the scene, enjoy being here, enjoying the energy of the people that are here and the cast members. It's been, for lack of a better word, magical. It really has been. It's been pretty fantastic. It's been pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the best days I've had Disney-wise in a long time. And I guess that doesn't make, or it's not too much of a surprise, but I'm just overwhelmed with happiness right now. You know, I had a fear as we say goodbye to Buena Vista Street. I had a fear that I wouldn't get enough video, the right kind of video. And then as I leave, I realize I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back and make more videos and do more stuff and eat corn dogs and turkey legs and do more shopping. And who knows, you know, maybe talk about the future of Disneyland. The future is right here, and it's happening. All we have to do is keep doing what we do. Wear the masks, social distance, be respectful. Hi guys. You know, be respectful of others, and look at those bubbles have got to mean something. That's got to be some kind of sign right there. And on that note, thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. There's a bubble right there. Oh my God. Hit the notification bell so you're reminded of when we have new videos coming out, which we will have plenty of. You can follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked and on Twitter at FreshBakedDizzy. That's fresh with no E. And if you enjoy this show, enjoy the channel, and you want to show your support, please consider joining our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/FreshBaked. Otherwise, thanks again for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time. FreshBaked. You know that feeling when you leave Disneyland, or you're about to, and you got to go through the gates and you're like reluctant and you're scared because you realize like that's it. It feels even more so right now. This is the strongest I've ever felt this feeling since before I got an annual pass, you know, many, many years ago. Oh my God, I just did it. I'm leaving. Oh God. Goodbye, everybody.